Hi Cancer, welcome to The Creative Woman, and we're going to find out what is your most important next step for your soul growth. And I hope that it's not too bright. I know that I'm not getting washed out too bad, but I love the sunshine, and I can see the cards better, and so here we go. All right, beforehand, I picked, actually several jumped out of the Sacred Geometry activation cards for you. So the very first one is, and this is going to be the theme of your reading, and it's number 44. So you can look up 44 and see what that means if that strikes a chord in you to do so. And this frequency is universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Okay, and I'll let you take a look at that, because this, if you don't know that already, this works on our subconscious, this card, so you look at that as long as you feel necessary to do so. And you can stop this video if you need to. Okay, it's hard for me to hold that steady. Okay, and then the next one that jumped out is alchemy, and it's number 8. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Oh, I like that one too. And they just work perfectly together. Okay, and then the last one is number 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. That, again, all three connect. They all three interact together beautifully. It always amazes me. And I get too that some of you, Cancer, since this is a general reading and it's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, these could be, these different ones, they could be all for you, or one of them for you, or however that works out, because we are all at different stages in our growth. Okay. And then I also, off camera, chose an astrological card, and Capricorn, the zodiac sign Capricorn, came out. And it says, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So that's beautiful too. Hopefully you can see that. It's a goat, wild goat that's up on a mountain top, and he actually has a basket laying over his, strapped to him, a basket on each side of his back, and he's holding different things in his basket. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me just take a moment and see if there's anything that comes up before I draw some tarot cards for you. And I hope this isn't too bright. Oh, it looks like it's too bright. That sun coming in is just washing out everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the sun is going in and out. I hate to close my window though. Well, let's see. I'll just keep going, and if it stays bright, then I will close my blinds. Okay. Let's see here. So, well, let's see. Okay, so Cancer, what I'm hearing is, because all three of these cards are having to do with opening up your love center, your knowledge, your wisdom, your magic, um, ancient knowledge. So when that has to do with becoming more aware, first of all, with who you are and being your authentic self, and I just am getting the feeling like possibly some of you, you could be going either way. Cancers, you could either be way, because us water signs, I'm a Pisces, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are all we are very emotionally sensitive and energetically sensitive. So you could either be, possibly some of you, far too that way and you just shut it off, or and then I'm seeing also others of you can need to open that up. You are more on the Capricorn side, because your opposite is Capricorn, and Capricorn is cut and dry, like I read. It's materialistic, it's hardworking, non-emotional. So you are working with balance between the two, so that you can get accurate information, accurate intuitive information, and the ability to be in both worlds, the materialistic world and the spiritual world. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what else comes up. But yes, definitely balancing that out. And I just got that some of you, if any of you, or I know some of you are aware of astrology, you might either have planets. Of course, you have at least one planet in Cancer, but you might have another planet also in Capricorn, so opposites there, and so you're having to balance out. For example, you could have your sun in Cancer and your moon in Capricorn. So that is going to give you, you're going to sometimes be more Cancerian and sometimes more, which is more emotional, and then the other times just cold. So it's about balancing those two out. And I also got to, some of you might actually, your south and north node of the moon, astrological, I'm still talking, that's what you could be, Cancer and Capricorn. So that would be a very essential thing you need to know about yourself. So anyone who, again, I'm an astrologer of 24 years, and getting your astrological natal wheel done is essential, so that you can consciously see what's going on with you. Subconsciously, it shows you subconsciously what you received when you were born. The energies, the frequencies coming to you specifically, that makes you you. It's very beautiful, and it is very very freeing, very cathartic. Is that what I want? I'm not sure if that's the right word. That came to my mind, but I'm not sure, because I'd have to look that up to see, so don't quote me on that word. Okay, so anyway, if you want your natal wheel done, I will do it free of charge. I will do a video of it and explain some things for you. Okay, what I'm going to do, since the sun is coming in, we're just going to close mine. We'll just do that. And it's going to be, well, that's pretty good. Okay. It's better than I thought. It's dark for me, but I can just use my glasses. Actually, just one moment. Excuse me, Cancer. I apologize. But let me just open this a little bit. It's just better for me, so I can give a better reading for you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I can see. Okay, so again, to finish what I was saying, if you want your natal wheel done, I will put my email down in the drop-down box below, and you can leave me a comment as well, but I do need some information from you, and I will put the details of that in the box below as well. So you can do that if you wish, if that sounds like something you are ready to do. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in Cancer. What is their most important next step for their soul growth? Most important next step for their soul growth. Cancer. Cancer. Okay. Okay, so I've got the Knight of Swords. So I first got turbulence. Some of you might be in a bit of turbulence right now. Not knowing what to do, not knowing which way to turn, I heard, for someone possibly. See, the wind is blowing, and so this is also fast movement. Fast movement. Oh, I got either away from you or towards you for someone. So that could be someone's moving away from you or towards you. That's a specific one for someone. But anyway, so fast moving action, being courageous I got too for some of you. It's time for you to be courageous as far as your getting to know your personal self and going on your personal journey. And that can be whether you are just starting out, or you're thinking about it, or actually just listening to this video could be your start. And so yes, you're courageous about that. Wherever you are on your journey, courageousness, being courageous. Maybe you are, or you have been being courageous, and that's what's gotten you this far. And you are protected, I heard. Okay. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What is their most important next step? Most important next step for Cancer. Their soul growth. For their soul growth. Okay. Okay. If you don't know it, Cancers, your sign, Cancer, has to do with the crab, is the symbol of the zodiac Cancer, sign Cancer, the crab. And I just got you have a hard shell, so you Cancers, someone might need to hear this. This is coming in my mind, so I'm just going to say it. you're very self-protective, very self-protective. You got that hard shell because you're so sensitive. And but the protection is there, that it is can be good, and it is good, but it also can be a hindrance, because if you are too guarded, that shell is too thick, then you can't the good stuff, the positive stuff that you need can't get in, and you can't express yourself either outwardly. So a balance between that for some of you is what your most important next step is. Okay, and then the next one card is the Hangman. So let me just see here. He's upside down. I just heard for some of you grounding yourself. So whether that is meditating, whether that is getting out in nature, playing, I just saw playing with your dog or your cat outside in the grass. I just saw whatever is calming for you and enables you to just relax and be at peace. And I just heard a lot of commotion around you. Get you off center, definitely. And I don't know if that's happening for some of you right now. Okay, and I guess making sure for some of you that your environment is not chaotic. So, because looking to see and maybe taking an assessment of your home and your environment, your surroundings, to see what might be getting you off center, because there's something specific in your home. It could be a person. And then I just heard the word static, giving you a lot of mental, emotional static, so you can't open up to your intuition, because it's creating that static. Okay, so check that out if that's correct for you. And that will help you tremendously to get that out of your home somehow. How it's going to be different. I don't know what it exactly is, you know. So, and you will know best how to handle that. And maybe for some of you, maybe that you, who this is for, that you just, that's what you are in the process of doing, or you just did, and so now you're getting peace, and you can now start to balance yourself out, and you can. Okay, let's keep going and see what else comes up. I also got, though, too, looking again at the Hangman, because he's upside down, that it's just, you're topsy-turvy. Some of you are just not completely opposite of who you are, or something in your life is creating that topsy-turviness inside of you. Okay, so let's see what else comes up. Or maybe let's see, whoopsie, let me, just a second here, let me just calm down, because I'm getting many messages. Okay, so let's see let's get some more on this Hangman. So what exactly, for some of you, is creating that topsy-turviness? Oh, okay. Okay, so let me just, something about your foundation. So that could be your home, your stability. You're being uprooted. Someone is being uprooted. Your stability, somehow This is a general reading, but is being, I'm just seeing like a stage or a foundation of the floor, you know, the floor and the foundation. It is crumbling, it is breaking apart, it's up and down, and it's all getting broken up, is what I'm seeing in my head. So what you thought was solid, is breaking up and is really creating upheaval for you. Because, right, which that makes sense. I mean, so to me that's saying that needed to happen, that needs to happen, because that was not a stable foundation. It was up till now, but it's not your true stable foundation like you thought it was. So it has to break apart, it has to be dismantled before you can then start making that stable foundation that really is stable, that will stand the test of time for a long, long, long time and make you secure, really, truly secure in here, inside and out. Okay, and then I just got, this could be, because see what happens on the inside, we see it actually taking place in our environment, so on the physical level. So it's about you looking inside and taking an assessment and finding out, again, the only way I know of is at getting your astrological natal wheel done. And if you have already gotten it done, and I just saw for someone you could have gotten it done years ago, pull it out again, because it takes many, many times. You can't just look at it once. It's so intricate and so much to gain about ourselves. And then I also got, for somebody, possibly you got your natal wheel done at one time, but it wasn't correct. Well, you need to look at the reason why it wouldn't be correct is the time of birth. You have to have an exact time of birth that was actually your correct and accurate time of birth. And not always in the hospitals were they accurate. They sometimes rounded them off. And so if that's the case, then it would take a little bit of, if you have a time and it's a general time, like let's say noon, I might be able to assist in that. I don't know, but I could see what, because if that puts you on the line anywhere, or just tweaking your time a little bit, either way, could, if your planets are close enough, it could pop you into a different house or even a different sign, and that would definitely change the reading. So if that's the case and you want me to check on that, I can do that. So again, it'll be in the drop down box below. But in any case, that's Cancers, that is what I am getting. Your next step is to look at that subconscious stuff that you were given at birth, that you have been being controlled by. Unknowingly, of course, because you didn't know. You didn't have your astrological wheel. You didn't know that showed you what the energies, it showed you and gave you, empowers you actually. But so anyway, that's what's going on. But that, in order for you to build that truly stable foundation for yourself, you need your natal wheel done. You really truly do. I just don't know. I'm not gonna beat around the bush on that, because I am here for your soul growth, to help you if you want it. And that's my specialty, is astrology and natal wheels, and specifically the north and south nodes of each one of our moons. So, okay. Whoops, okay, that. There again, okay. New beginnings, new beginnings. Maybe some of you have already started on those new beginnings. Again, some of you got your natal wheel done, and so you are being benefited by that, because you will be benefited by that, absolutely. And I know, Cancers, it's tough, especially for some of you, depending on how much Cancer or water you have in your chart already. It's going to be scary. It's going to be, you're going to be frightened, because it's exposure. And especially Cancers, I believe Cancer is the one that's your cardinal sign. Cancer is the cardinal sign, I believe, and that is the most difficult to change. And so I do understand that. I'm a Pisces. I have 5 planets in Pisces in the 12th house, which means all of those were secreted away to my own self. So I was very scared. It doesn't mean there's anything scary in there. It just means I just had fear of knowing what it was, because it was in my subconscious. It still is in my 12th house, but I brought that out for myself now. Anyway, so, and you can do the same. And let me tell you, it is a breath of fresh air. I am at peace with myself more than I have ever been. I wouldn't be able to be doing what I'm doing for you right now, out into the world here. So, yes, it's amazing. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful every single day. Okay, so again, yes, new beginnings. You have new beginnings. And all of you Cancers have new beginnings. Small or big, it doesn't matter. There is a new beginning for you, and you just keep taking those forward steps. And if you're not ready, just do something that you are ready to do. And then you will get there. You will get there, and you will eventually say, yes, I want my astrological wheel done. And then you will be very thankful. So, but I, again, am here for you whenever you're ready. Okay. And I just got animals. Animals for some of you, very important. And you get messages from animals, some of you. Some of you might be able to talk to animals and hear them talk back to you. That's beautiful. Very special gift. Okay. What else for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. It's their most important next step for their soul growth. Okay. No? Okay. Okay, let me do all of those because they're all flipped. Okay. Okay. That way. Okay. All right, so the next card out is the Two of Pentacles. So you could be being a proposal of 2 different prospects for you. But it's 2 opposite or 2 different things that could be presented to you, information, physical things, but 2 different separate things that you're going to have to make a decision. So you're going to be choosing a choice between 2 different things. Again, this is a general reading, so I don't know what those things are. Could be physical or, again, information. Got the 3 of Pentacles. So you have the 2 of Pentacles, then the 3 of Pentacles, one right after the other. So whatever you choose will lead you to, is what I'm getting. And And this Two of Pentacles, he is looking, oh, you can't see. I don't know if you can see that. He is looking at this. So he's facing. He is facing that Three of Pentacle card. And this Three of Pentacle has to do with information. New information for you, I'm getting, is coming in. Keep an open mind. Research is what I heard too. Research. If you disbelieve, don't just disbelieve and scratch it off. Do research. Do research before you disbelieve or believe. And get several different listen to several different people, or don't just take the first one and take that as, however you believe or disbelieve it. But there is going to be crucial information coming into you. Something. It's information. People that have information, or a person, or that's going to get you to see something in a new way. And I even heard change, for some of you, change how you have believed, or how you see things, or how you saw something. There's going to be a change, because there's going to be new information coming in, which makes total sense. We are in the Aquarian age, and the truth is coming out in many different ways. The truth about many different things for us as a whole, on this earth, all as a community, as humans, and then personally. So that's going to be different for everyone. And that might be hard for some of you, Cancers. I just heard, because you built your whole life on this certain belief, or this information that you were given, because you didn't have any other information. This is the only information you were given, whatever that is, whatever belief system, but new information, different information that is proving how you have lived your life, or this specific belief about how you have lived your life so far up until now, was not correct. Actually, I'm also hearing all of the information wasn't provided to you. And so now you're going to get the truth, and it's going to be hard for some of you, very hard. You might get angry. I just see crying. You might break down, go into depression. So, because it's very, very hard to change. But it will. There is a rainbow. There is light at the end of that tunnel. There is. And the truth in the end, after the feelings, after the original shock of whatever, and this, okay, I just got to this, might have to do with, again, personally, something you saw yourself to be, or you I just heard the words too. This is specific for someone. The way you painted yourself to be to the world, you then start digging into your own self and the truths about who you truly are, and you are going to shift that. That is going to change your reality and the way you relate out into the world. And so that's going to change possibly your profession for some of you, and it's going to shock certain people. I just saw maybe family members or friends. For some of you, it could have to do with your religion. You see that religion is not serving you. It's actually stopping you, and so you leave your church, or something like that, or something big like that for some of you. But good for you for going ahead and doing that, even though it is painful. It is painful because we lose people that we care about. They turn on us, all kinds of things. I do understand that. I know that personally. But you must, once you hear the truth, you can't go back. You can't go back. So just keep going forward, because here we go. We've got the Four of Wands. Celebration, completion, happiness, self-worth, which is first and foremost. But you will find, you will be way happier, way more, fulfilled, and inside, just on a level that you have never been before. That it's hard, I can't explain it, but it's just way better than you can imagine, even though you get the you might get the cold shoulder from certain people, or even family members might disown you, or things like that. It's still way worth it to be our own selves, to be who we truly are, instead of hiding and trying to fit into somebody else's belief of who we should be. It never works. In the end, it doesn't. Anyway, okay. So, yes, you choose to go on your personal journey whenever you choose. And if you have already started, if you are already in that, good for you. Keep going. Keep going. And the farther you go, the more at peace you will be, and the more you will see and feel, and you can relate to what I'm saying is absolutely the truth. And you, just by doing your personal work, you do assist everyone on this earth and in this universe in healing themselves and all creation. We are all connected. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else for Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. New beginnings, messages coming in for some of you. You could be the messenger coming in and saving the day for someone else because of what you've gone through. And now you have some information to share that is invaluable to someone else. And it assists them to also start a new beginning. And I just heard, don't be scared. Don't be scared to share these truths that you have come across, and through your experiences in life, and the different knowledge and that you have come across in your research, whatever that might be. People need to hear it. See, you're courageous. This knight has his armor on, so he is also courageous. You've got two knights, and he is joyfully coming through. The horse is happy, just galloping, coming in and sharing the information and saving the day, being of service with information. And then your Nine of Cups. Here you go, look at that. The Nine of Cups. He is happy with himself. He is contented with himself, at peace with himself, and all he has accomplished. So you could also, some of you could be at the completion of one of your cycles, of a cycle. And just very, very at peace and happy with yourself. Emotionally stable, too. Cup energy is about our emotions. And again, you're water signs, so you've balanced your emotions. You have universal love, alchemy, and Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn, balance of emotion and non-emotional energies. Knowing when to be emotional and express yourself and when not to. For some of you, I thought of that too. Because we can't always, I know this for myself, you might feel something, but you might not necessarily be able to, because the person that you are interacting with, or you're not able to speak it to them yet, because of where they are. They wouldn't be able to understand it properly, or it would hurt them more than it would help them. So sometimes you have to just keep that to yourself, and so be more Capricornian. Anyway, okay. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but I do my best to say what. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that, because I can't express it any different right at this moment. But I also just heard to say, you are magic. You are magical. You have magical abilities within you. That ancient knowledge, that alchemist ancient knowledge. And you get to open your heart to this universal love. For you, for others, for the whole world. And then again, this wholeness, you are working on your whole self and balance within your whole being, which then enables you to experience, like it says here, sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. And I know it says, let's see here, hidden knowledge again, hidden knowledge and wisdom. So that's your next step also is to unlock that hidden knowledge and wisdom within yourself, and then within the universe, within the ancient knowledge of maybe possibly I just got the Akashic records, which is, I believe, the universal records of energy, of wisdom that's stored, that we, each one of us, can tap into. But we must know ourselves first. We must dig deeply into our own selves first. Okay, well, I am going to leave it at that. That was fairly deep and very essential reading. So for you Cancers, and again, I'm here if you'd like a astrological natal chart done, that I'm here for that, and I'm very happy to do so. Okay, and you go out and shine your beautiful selves out into the world and allow the beautiful sunshine to penetrate into you as well. Okay, until next time.